All right, but Tom, listen to what I'm saying. I didn't say get rid of prisons altogether. I said get rid of the industry.
Well,
That's
somebody's
what we
got to
should.
feed these people. Somebody's got to put clothes on their backs.
No one is
And
saying no.
listen,
Hold on. When I say industry, I already said what I mean. People profiting from prison labor, like Whole Foods hiring prisoners on their farms.
well, let me tell you
Even
something
in our
from an
Constitution, the 13th Amendment, it says that slavery is abolished except for punishment as a crime. So when we have an industry built around prison labor, all we're doing is encouraging slavery for profit.
Falsy thoughts, race, life's a twisted place. No time to erase.
Tom, you there?
yes, I'm still here.
There you go. Are you over 18 and do you disagree with something I have on the board?
I am 60, and I disagree with a lot of it. But I
All right,
would like to point out the things that I do believe. I
sure.
do believe there should be universal health care, but it can't be done, and not for the reasons of what you think. I went to school, I was a respiratory therapist, I worked in the healthcare field for a long time. The problem with the healthcare system is attorneys. People are over litigious, and it causes everything to have to go up. It causes absolute community hospitals to go under. It causes long term money loss for entire communities. If we could get lawyers out of the healthcare business, then things would work better. I believe personally that we should have free electricity. I think we should have free water. Those things that are absolutely needed to keep your life going should be provided. But things like saying workplace democracy, politics don't belong at work. When you go to work, that's work. That's not hang out with your friends and talk about what we like the most. That's go to work. Number two, the prison industry about abolition. I'm sorry, but there are some people that need to be away from other people. There are people that are dangerous to be around other people.
Okay. All right.
Abolishing
So,
the prison system
all right. Cool. Let's
sounds all happy
because
and good, but it's
because
not doable.
I got you. So we're at the point where we actually do have a disagreement. So, uh, universal health care, right? You said the only reason why we can't do it is because of too many people are suing others. Like we're too sue happy in America. We gotta get the lawyers out the way. Is that right?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. So if we you said you're just 60 right now. Have you already opened up your Medicare?
No.
No. You're gonna be able to do that when you're 62 or 65, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty. How would you feel if you can go ahead and just access it right now?
Why would I do that?
Or it's not just why. I'm just asking, like, if you could access it right now, would you mind?
No, I wouldn't mind at all.
All right, cool. How would you say about a system where everyone who's working can access Medicare? Is that okay?
I think that everybody that has a job should have insurance.
Right.
But I
And
believe that, see, back in my younger days, when you worked a 40-hour week, your employer was obligated to have insurance for you that you could buy through the company that you worked for.
right.
It wasn't government
I
insurance.
agree. I
It
agree.
was,
But my question is that since the moment that you're working, you're paying into Medicare right then and there, right? So would you mind a system where the moment that you start doing that, you're able to access your Medicare?
I think we should be able to access it if we need it.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
That's my idea for universal health care.
That's great.
Cool. So yeah, we can do that. We can do universal health care. Now you said that the things that you did disagree with was guaranteed housing or workplace democracy.
Well, the
Actually,
guaranteed
the prison.
housing thing, that's just
Actually,
impossible.
yeah. Actually, you
That's
said
just
the
impossible.
prison industry abolition.
Right.
When people see that, they actually don't know what I'm talking about, or like because it sounds inflammatory,
Yeah.
right? But like what I'm talking about is this middle row right here, industry. Basically, the
There has
what
to
we do.
be a management system that
Right.
runs the program.
I said it has to be a management system. What I'm against is people profiting off of prison labor because all we're doing is encouraging slavery. That's really it.
Well, that's not true.
I think so because the
People,
13th
if
Amendment
you
even
ask,
says that we can
listen,
have slavery.
Technically, it's not
Michaela, I'm
untrue.
not
If you
debating
look at
you. I
the,
would like to
it's even
talk
in
to
our
the man running the live,
Constitution.
please. I waited a long time to have my speak. I would not like to speak to anyone but the guy that's running the live. Thank you.
We
When
can
you
do
have
that.
the government jump in to take over the prison system, you're going to have pure corruption.
The government already runs the prison system.
No, not it's not necessarily. Most prisons are state prisons
Hmm.
run by those counties and states right there where they're at. It's not got nothing to do with federal unless you go to federal prison.
Right,
Most
right.
of
Okay.
these
Well,
counties, most of the counties, especially in the South, the
mhm.
prisons are run by the county legislature.
Yeah, and they're horrible.
Well, that's the problem. But
Hmm.
as far as getting rid of prison, can't be done. There are
Well, I didn't
just
say get rid of
people.
I didn't say get rid of
Well,
prison. I said get rid of the
it's the
industry.
same thing with people that argue to defund the police.
All right, but Tom, listen to what I'm saying. I didn't say get rid of prisons altogether. I said get rid of the industry.
Well,
That's
somebody's
what we
got to
should.
feed these people. Somebody's got to put clothes on their backs.
No one is
And
saying no.
listen,
Hold on. When I say industry, I already said what I mean. People profiting from prison labor, like Whole Foods hiring prisoners on their farms.
well, let me tell you
Even in
something
even in our
from
Constitution,
experience.
the 13th Amendment, it says that slavery is abolished except for punishment as a crime. So when we have an industry built around prison labor, all we're doing is encouraging slavery for profit.
You do realize that people that are locked up 24 hours a day will stand in line to get out and volunteer to do anything.
That's fine, bro. I'm not saying
That's
that we
not
don't have a
slavery.
system. I'm not
That's
saying
not
that we don't have.
slavery.
I'm not saying that. Okay, so what does the 13th Amendment actually say? What does it say?
I don't have my thesaurus right here in front
I
of me.
got
I'm
you.
talking on
The 13th
TikTok.
Amendment. The 13th Amendment says that slavery is abolished in America except for punishment of a crime. So the moment that was passed, we couldn't have slaves anymore. But the imprisonment of black men skyrocketed right after that was passed. Why do you think that is?
Profiling.
Yeah,
Boss,
Michaela, what you were
bossy.
saying?
By the way, could you put that? Can you put that on the backdrop? Is that possible?
No, I'm on my phone because TikTok for a computer bit
Okay.
has been messing with me. But yeah, so when we go to when we look at our how our prison industry actually works, it's essentially slavery. So like I want to actually end
It's
slavery and I want to
not.
get rid of our
You
recidivism
you
rates.
relinquish those rights when you decide to commit a crime against somebody else or the state or the federal government.
So
You give
slavery is
up
good.
those rights until you have paid your penance.
Okay, so you're fine with slavery.
I was in the penitentiary for 7 years. I volunteered to go on the road crew. I
I
volunteered to go to
understand that,
hospitals. I
but are
fed
you okay
people
with
in the food
slavery?
lines. It's not slavery.
All right, that I understand your experience. What I'm saying is that your experience is not the majority experience. People are just forced to work for like
No,
pennies an hour.
it's soft little people that can't stand being punished is the problem.
But
If you
we
go to jail, if you go to jail, you have lost your right to vote. You've lost your right to bear arms. You've lost your right.
we understand
You've
that you
lost
lost your
your
right to be a
right.
part of your society when you're in there.
It's not
The
slavery.
question is how are you treated while you're in there? Because this is essentially slavery.
Well, you're wrong.
It's in our constitution that this is slavery, my friend.
Have you ever been locked up even for a day?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
You want me to
No,
find my
you haven't.
mugshot to get to show it to you? Yes, I have.
I don't need to see your mugshot. I don't need to see your mugshot.
All right, fine, but I've been locked up before. Yes, I have.
All right. All right. Abortion rights, there's no such thing. You
Why
don't
not?
have the right to end the life of anybody or anything.
Yeah,
Workplace
you do
democracy,
have the
there
right
should
over
not
your
be
own body.
politics in
You
work.
do
I'm
have the
sorry.
right to your own body.
It's not your own body when you decide to procreate.
Yeah, it is. It's
No, it
still your
ain't.
own body. Yes, it
I
is.
got 27 grandchildren.
So
Thank God no idiot ever decided to abort one of those children.
good
They're
for you.
children. They are
Good,
people.
good,
They are
good, good,
very
good, good, good for you. Good for you. But a woman still has a right to her own body, and she should
No,
get to
that's not
decide
true.
what
That's
happens
not
inside of
true.
it.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
Just
it
because you
is.
say so, that makes it true. It's not
Yes.
true. There's no such thing
And
as
just
I'm
the
like,
because
right to kill.
yeah, you do have a right
and
to your
just
own body.
because
You
you
saying that you
say
don't have a
it's
right to your
not
own
true
body?
Right.
doesn't
You
make
don't
it
have the right to
untrue.
do any such thing.
You don't have a right
No,
to
you
your own
don't.
body.
I have a right to my own body?
Yeah,
Yes. I'm
yeah.
a
There you
man.
go. There you
I
go.
can't have babies.
There you go.
If I had a baby in my stomach, I wouldn't try to end its life because I was irresponsible.
Great. That's good for you,
And I
friend.
wasn't
That's
and I
great for
wasn't
you.
mature
Even
enough
even
to
even
pull
if we
myself
take
up and do the right thing.
even if we take your argument
You know, yelling
to its
over
full
me
extent,
doesn't change
even
the
if we
fact.
take your argument to its full
Yelling
extent,
over me doesn't
someone
change
still
the
has a
fact.
right to their own body.
Thou shalt not commit murder.
All right.
Yeah. Bye bye.